This won't be a super long stream, but I just want to do some venting because I think something has to be said about time with this. And I certainly know I'm one to talk because I have done beef and drama videos. And I've went back in my word more than once about it, but I think something really needs to be said in general with this community. So, something I've noticed with this YouTube community I'm a part of that I've really realized, especially with this recent stream I saw of somebody, it's just going to show me that this YouTube community that I'm a part of, and this isn't me attacking anyone or, starting issues with anyone, but this YouTube community has a serious problem when it comes to beef and drama. It really does. What's up, Kadeem the King? What up? What's up, Benjamin Tymick? What's up, Jackal? Welcome to the stream. But this YouTube community has a huge issue with beef and drama, and I just think it's crazy. I know I won't be able to stop people. I can't prevent people from doing what they do, but I think people just need to leave each other alone if they don't like each other and let it be that. Because what I've seen time and time again in this community is I've seen people turn on each other left and right, even when they're cool. Like I'll come out and say it. Outer Heaven, who now goes by Captain Blood Falcon, Cyber Metal Punk, and J Margera, they all turned on me, even though I did nothing to them. You know what I mean? And that's one of the issues of this community is even when you're cool with people or you squash beef with people and you do nothing, you still aren't cool with people anymore. I'm not surprised they did that, to be honest with you. But I'm not even going to attack them in this video because I'm going to be the bigger person. I'm going to try to be the bigger person. But yes, they did turn on me, um, even though I did nothing to them. It's crazy. There's a lot of drama on YouTube. Way too many videos in the algorithm about drama. I agree, Bricks Vids. What's up, Jackal Gold? Welcome, Bricks Vids. What's up, Jackal Gold Kick? What's up, Josh the Bohisa Training? Welcome. I even saw a video posted yesterday about it. My comment got 10 likes. Yeah, yeah. I think this, like, in general, basically what I mean is that I feel like the beef and drama is just gotten way out of hand in this community. Like, you'll see certain streams where people always mention like the same kind of people they have issues with. That's something you'll always see. And then you'll see people either have issues with people for a certain reason, or when those said people squash beef with each other, then they eventually have issues once again. It's like a repeating cycle. um Jekyll, you're right. Benzino's a very interesting enemy of Eminem. He definitely is. I agree. It's like this repeating cycle, and I can't tell you how many times I've been on certain streams where people, like, they're obsessed with people that they don't really care for. Like, I've seen obsession with Daniel Rolfe and Larry the Batman fan, and I'm not telling people who they can or can't like. There's people I don't like, but I just don't understand the obsession that some people have with certain people. Like, yeah, I did a video on Daniel Rolfe, but I'm not making my entire channel about Daniel Rolfe. I'm not doing, like just the stuff I've seen is crazy to me. You know, all the videos all the time about beef and drama, um, and just the constant like flip flopping from people. One minute people are cool with you, then they're not. There's somebody always saying something. Somebody's always got beef and drama going on, whether it's this person or that person. And it's like the pot calling the kettle black a lot of times. You know, like I remember Jay Margera, he had messaged me on Discord like, Green Light. He was telling me that Green Lives Matter isn't a good person because he doxes. But then Jay Margera did the exact same thing more than once. He said Larry's address on his recent live stream. So it's just like, and I know I've been a part of this. I know I've made videos of Mr. Beef videos, but even though I've been a part of the beef and drama, I feel like I'm not as invested in it or as much in it as other people are. I feel like there's certain levels of it. I feel like some people, it's like a huge part of their life. And it was a big part of my channel, but I feel like even some of my videos where I went back on my word, I feel like I'm not all the way in it like some people are, where they make videos about it. They will turn on people even when they're cool with them, and they will. I've seen this before in live streams where they'll have they'll change profile pictures of people they don't care for, profile pictures of Larry, names of Larry. They'll do this with Daniel Rolfe and other people. And I'm not saying I particularly care for Daniel Rolfe, but it's like, what is the obsession with people you don't really care for? You know, like, do you really think another 1 or 10, 20 videos or all the stuff you do in streams, is it going to make any difference with how you feel about that person? Is it going to make, I just don't get it. Let me read some of the comments. So we keep the stream needs to be said. We're all tired of drama. I agree. There's a video called "My Thoughts About the Current State of YouTube." It's by a friend of mine. I'm in Discord. It's a good deep dive into current YouTube. Yeah, you have to send me that. Check it out sometime. I've been watching TV shows lately. I've been freaking hooked on TV shows, especially these foreign shows. Man, they're very entertaining. I watch Gannibal, great show. All of Us Are Dead, great show. I'm currently watching what's the show called? I'm trying to think. Yeah, Happiness. That's a good show too. But yeah, I'm not trying to attack anyone with this video. Even the people that turned on me, even though I did nothing to them. Um, There's this one guy who was so obsessed with Larry that he has like 1,000 photos of him. Yeah, that's the stuff I'm talking about, man. That's the stuff I'm talking about. Hey Jackal, what's up, Dynasty Heroes? But yeah, I just think it's ridiculous. All these videos people will make all the time. The main people I see that have the biggest obsessions with drama and beef in terms of like getting talked about. It's Larry the Batman fan. It's Brian Absher. It's Daniel Rolfe. Maybe it's a few other people. Those are the main ones, and I just don't understand it. It's like, if you don't like this person, they don't like you, then you do your own thing and let them do their own thing. I don't get it. You know, and like I said, I know I've involved myself in beef and drama as well. There's 2 videos I didn't even put out that were about some stuff like that, because what I noticed is when I made those 2 videos and when I was gonna put them out, like, I had this feeling of, man, I feel like I'm putting this out for views, and that's what made me, I'll come out in a minute. That's what made me backtrack a little bit on the beef and drama videos at one point. It's because they got good views. That's why I went back to them. Why I was tempted to continue them, but I didn't put out the 2 that I did make like last year, late last year. I think people are a lot worse to people because it's online. The way these people would dox and stalk people in real life. I agree. The online is insane. People on here are crazy. They really are. It's a cesspool. It really is. Like, there's some people I'm cool with in this community. Um, but I'll just give a basic example. Like the stream that Jay Margera made. That stream, there were people in the stream. Um, they were targeting somebody that Larry knows, that had nothing to do with the situation, which I think is crazy. I thought when you had issues with somebody, you target them, not other people they know. It was crazy to me, but this is the community, and then I won't even get sad. There's algorithm needs to do better, recommend more non-drama videos. I agree. How can a grown man be obsessed with a grown ass man? Like, I hear you on that. Get those videos views instead. I agree. I don't pay attention to them. I don't like them, but I ignore them. I hear you on that. What the hell? At least I'm not obsessed with them. Josh, the one who used to trainee. Yeah. Um, I just think in general, when it comes to this whole beef and drama thing, I think this community just needs to do better, in my opinion. J Margera, Outer Heaven, Cyber Metal Punk, and I'll even throw in some people that do respond to it, like Larry the Batman fan. I'm cool with him, but yeah, he shouldn't make videos in response to people, even when he's getting attacked, because you're just feeding the beast. Like, there's some stuff I responded to, but I ain't released it yet, because if I put them out, it's just gonna be feeding the beast. So yes, I would even include people that responded to it. Like Larry the Batman fan and others. When they respond to stuff, even when they're getting, antagonized, they are, um, they are basically feeding the beast. And I just don't like the way things have went. I don't like what it's turned into. I just that's the main thing I hate about this YouTube community is people turning on each other all the time, even when they're cool, and people just all the time videos, um, live streams, having profile pictures of people, having the name as people. It's like I don't get it, man. I feel like I wasn't even like that in my beef and drama. You didn't see me have profile pictures and using names of Larry when I was beefing with him or other people. I didn't even go that far. I feel like I had some type of stop with the beef and drama. think their disses are whack and it's not competitive anymore. I hear you on that. I respect your views on certain people. Yeah, I'm still cool with those two you mentioned. They shouldn't turn back on you because you're cool, something they don't like. Yeah, Brixvids, I don't get it. Um, like what had happened is Larry told me they did a stream saying something, and it was just completely unprovoked. Because I went to check my Instagram and I was blocked by Outer Heaven and Cyber Metal Punk, and he was saying some stuff about me on stream, but he couldn't say it to me in chat. It don't make no sense. I've been ignored drama all day. Yeah, that's good. I agree. Sign drama's not worth. There's more to life than drama. I think it's more so just like I just think like I remember one of my viewers warning me about this. Felicia Mello, when she used to be on here, she was tired of it. She called it the Drama Ball Z community. I can see why she did because it's a cesspool. It's just ridiculous. It's like just stop the upset. Like okay, you don't like, for example, Larry the Batman fan, or you don't like Daniel Rolfe, or you don't like wrestling otaku. That's another one people always talk about. You don't like these certain people, all right? Why constantly make videos about them? Why constantly revolve your channel around them? Why have profile pictures about them and names about them? I don't even understand that. You know, like I don't get that. It don't make any sense to me, like I said, even when I was involved in beef and drama, I didn't even do that shit. I wasn't making profile picture. I just A lot of these people in the YouTube community that involved that do this stuff, whether it's with Larry or I think a lot of these people need to think about what they're doing and just to take a step back from this beef and drama stuff because it's ridiculous, and to be honest, there's dirt on anybody, you could find dirt on me and some bad shit I did, and I could probably find dirt on you and some bad shit you did, you know. Now there's levels of things people do that are bad, Obviously, a person that steals from a store is not on the same level as someone who's a killer, but you know, it's like all this stuff in beef and drama. It's like everybody has dirt on them, like you know. Um, as much as I hate this one man child, there's one channel just makes videos on. I'm not saying his name. I see what you're saying. I've been ignoring drama all day. Yeah. Hey, what's up, son? Yeah, in general, my message to the YouTube community is, I was one on the end to do beef and drama videos. I don't want to say I never will because I don't like how I've said I won't, and then I go back on it. I know that looks bad. So I think it'd probably be better to do it through actions. But I just think the way the community acts when it comes to these streams and you know just like targeting people besides Larry, like his girlfriend, or doxing people, or just it's a mess. I mean, I ain't gonna be able to stop it with this stream, but I just hope it can get some people to think a bit, and maybe feel like what's really going on here. Um, Everybody has flaws, and I don't know. The only thing there's only like two things I can think of with this. Number one, maybe they feel like this is a way for them to get some YouTube success, so that's why they're obsessed with this. Or number two, they hate their life or they don't like aspects about their life. So this beef and drama stuff in the community and this stuff is a way for them to escape from reality. And if that's the case, find some better ways to escape from reality. Watch some TV shows, play some video games, listen to some music, make videos that aren't about beef and drama. Do some other stuff to escape from reality. I've been binge watching TV shows and having an enjoyable factor in it. Um, yeah, I hear you, Brick. That's why I'm my own business. Yeah, it's good to do. I'll send you that video I'm talking about on Messenger after the stream. All right. But yeah, it was crazy to me when I was in that stream and just on the flip of a dime, just how quick that Jay and those people turned on me. But I'm not gonna diss them because I'm just not gonna do what they do. And to be honest, it's like I was warned about that, honestly. Like Adam Turner, grown man using other dude's photos for profile picture. I mean, did he like seeing naked men? Was a difference with their man's obsession with their man that makes them sus? Honestly, yeah, I get why you say that. Um, you know, because like to Outer Heaven and Cyber Metal Punk and some of these people that don't like Larry. I know some of these people. they feel like it was provoked from Larry first and that he created the issues. Even if that's true, why the obsession with Larry? You know, look at Spear Dude. I feel like he's handled this well. Like Spear Dude never had issues with Larry, but Larry started shit with him, which was wrong. But even with that situation, Spear Dude isn't making tons of videos on Larry or talking about him on streams. So if Spear Dude cannot revolve around him like that, then I don't know why other people can't. Even if Larry started it, I just don't get it. You know, because even if these people don't like me or whatever, for whatever reason, because some people just don't want to say things to you, but they'll say it on the stream. I think a lot of people in this community just needs to take some criticism and just look at it this way. What is there to really gain from videos and streams and profile pictures and obsessions with people you don't like? Because all that time you're spending on people you don't like, has it brought you any money? Has it affected the stance you have on the person? Has it done anything? Has anything changed from it? Because all it does, beef and drama, what it does is, yes, it's an escape from reality. I give you that, and maybe you get some decent views, but it brings a negative part in your life, and yeah, this drama stuff is petty. It needs to stop. I agree. I listen to my own podcast, Spotify playlist all day because Spotify claims me down. That's really good. That's good to hear. But yeah, man, I just to everybody in the shoots community, with all the stuff I've been mentioning, I think you guys need to um I want to say this in a way where it doesn't feel like I'm attacking people, but I think people in the YouTube community that I'm referring to that do this stuff, I think you just need to take a step back and, you know, heed what I'm saying or something. I know I ain't going to stop anybody from continuing to do this stuff, but it's just something that I felt like I had to talk about, you know, because I was like, man, I've really noticed this. This is, because it doesn't matter who it is. There's always somebody having an issue with somebody. If it's not Brian Apsher, it's Larry the Batman fan. If it's not Larry the Batman fan, it was Daniel Rolfe. If it's not Daniel Rolfe, it's Wrestling Otaku. If it's not Wrestling Otaku, it's Zach G. It's like there's always somebody people want to talk about all the time. And like I said, people have legit issues with certain people that I've mentioned, but to revolve your channel and life around it, I don't get it, you know? And like I said, I own up to doing beef and trauma videos, but I didn't even do that shit. At least when I was doing beef and trauma, I wasn't like going all the way around it. Not involved in any of this drama stuff, so I can see it from the outside. Honestly, I think people started and carried on because they have boring lives and better to do. Yeah, pretty much so. Dynasty Heroes. That's a good way to look at it. That's pretty much what it is. I think a lot of these people that do this in this community I'm referring to, that's most likely what it is. Either to get some views or just to you know get something out of it. You know. Um, and it's also the flip flopping too. You'll be cool with certain people for 1 minute and then they'll turn around and say something about you, or um, you'll squash beef with certain. Like I remember, I know this is another person people say stuff about, and I don't know all the ins and outs about him myself, but I remember Adam Turner. He warned me about Jay and them. He was like, "It's cool you squash beef with them, but they could turn on you," and he was right. They did, but you know, I don't know. I just, yeah. Me and Spirited have been moved on. Yeah, I hear you on that. Um, yeah, it just, I don't know. I wonder why people like Bud and Felicia are leaving because they're getting sick and tired of this drama BS. Yeah, exactly. It's just, it's ridiculous. I'm not saying people aren't going to have issues with people or there won't be conflict or something, but you know, I just, you know how a franchise gets a reboot. I think there needs to be a reboot to the community. Um, I mean, if there was a way for me to control my own YouTube community, then this would be going on. What's up, man? What's up, Zach D Productions? Welcome to the stream. Um, it's like for a long time they want us to be politically correct. Yeah, I hear you on that. Remember when YouTube was broadcast yourself? Yeah, that was the good days. Um, but yeah, it's getting out of hand. Because another thing with this YouTube community is a lot of these people I'm referring to, they'll even start stuff with people. unprovoked. You know, like I remember Brandon Skeleton. I was cool with him for a while, and then he had made some YouTube shorts about me just out of nowhere. Just out of nowhere, he started having issues with me. You know, even though we were never enemies. You know, so people even provoke and start issues with other people for no reason. That's just how crazy this is. You know, Philip's community is way better. I agree. You know, at least I could say when I was doing this beef and drama a lot more back in the day, I wasn't even, you know, and I'm not defending Daniel Rolfe or Zach G or certain people that have done really terrible things, but to live your life obsessed around them, that don't make sense. It's the same thing with DSP gaming, you know? People have an obsession with DSP gaming for whatever reason. People have an obsession with locals and they'll continue to watch them. It's like if that's what you refer to them as, you don't care for them to keep watching them. Like there seems to be drama all the time. If it's not with this person, it's the next person, not that person, so on and so forth. Yeah, exactly. Brand Skeleton. All right, I'm back. What's up, Juan? So Pictures? Welcome to the stream. Oh, hey, Cole is here. Yeah, he's a cool dude. I appreciate the support he's been showing by, guys. All right, see you, Bricksfizz. Thanks for stopping by. I started playing Ghost of Tsushima 2020 for the first time recently, which I won on PS4. Awesome game, and the drama should end. I agree it should, and that's cool. You've been enjoying that game. Yeah, I just been watching a lot of TV shows, man. I've really been impressed with like like foreign entertainment. You know, like a lot of these Korean shows are really good, man. Like I feel like Korea are doing a better job with zombies than what Hollywood's doing. You know, just a lot more originality they're creating. What's up, JGK? What's up, GamerCam24? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I just like I'm really liking these Korean shows. You know, I watched a Japanese one called Cannibal. That was really good. Then I watched All of Us Are Dead, which was great. And I've been watching Happiness, and that's been great. It's such a refreshing take on the zombie genre, man. Have you seen Train to Busan? That's a pretty good Korean zombie film. Yeah, I've seen that. I did like it when I first seen it, but it's like when I watched it the second time around, I didn't enjoy it as much. I don't know, but I did like it the first time I seen it. But what I really love about this particular show I've been watching lately, Happiness, it does something with the zombie genre that I swear all the time we've had with zombies. I haven't seen this. Maybe people let me know, but I haven't seen this yet in the zombie genre. The zombies in this show can go in and out from being a human and a zombie. So basically, there's zombies in the show, but the people that are zombies, they can shift back to being a person at times. And there's times where a person has a zombie virus and they'll be a person and try to lie and manipulate someone, get them to them, and then turn into a zombie. It's so interesting. It's like, damn, why can't they do that in Hollywood? Or All of Us Are Dead. There was a zombie. There were certain people that got infected by the zombie virus, and All of Us Are Dead that were immortal. They could keep coming back. Like all this cool shit, man. Freaking hooked on these TV shows. Tell you what. Um, Canada's Finest by Tom McDonald feat Drake. That would be a good collab. Yeah. I love Train to Busan. Still need to see Train to Busan. Check it out hopefully soon. Yeah, I think Train to Busan really was a trendsetter. Like now, Korean entertainment, especially the zombie stuff, it's all the rage. I watched it live again earlier. I enjoyed it, but it feels like it needed more characters and story. I need to watch Train to Busan. Yeah, I like that movie. I remember watching that. Um, you know. But yeah, I really been enjoying Happiness. It's refreshing, you know. And what I like about the show is, like I said, it does that thing with zombies, but zombies are a kind of in that show they're a part of the plot, but it's not the main focus. And I don't mind it because I don't want it to be the exact same as the last shit I watched. I started watching Squid Game for the first time recently. I'm on the final episode of season one. Awesome show. Glad to hear you've been liking that show. And see all this stuff we're talking about. I don't know why people in the YouTube community can't do this. Like just imagine if these people in the YouTube community would just put that time into making videos or streams about, hey, I like this game or that movie, rather than this or that person. I think I said everything I needed to say in terms of the YouTube community. I said everything I needed to say about them. I feel like I'd just be repeating myself at that point. Would you ever check out any of the Hong Kong action films, like the stuff with Donnie Yen, Chow Yun Fat, etc.? Yeah. Um, if any of them are on Hulu and Netflix, because that's two apps I have. Because I've honestly, like, I used to not be sold on the idea, but I've honestly gotten used to being able to watch foreign entertainment and read the subtitles. In fact, it's crazy for me to say this because with anime and Dynasty Warriors, I'm not this way. But for some reason, with live action, I can't watch it in dub. I have to watch it in its original language of sub. And I'm not really like that with, but I don't know what it is. Like when I've tried to watch some of this foreign entertainment with the English dub, it just feels more like a parody, and it's like out of sync with the actors. I just have to put in the original language with the subtitles, and you kind of get used to it. It almost becomes like I don't know, it works, but I can't do that with anime or video or Dynasty Warriors. It's different for some reason. Um, to me, K-Fed is the white Nick Cannon. Good comparison. I remember Lucy Garcia was the one recommending me to watch Training Busan. I miss those days. I miss my teens. Yeah, I hear that. That's pretty cool that she recommended that. Squid Game was a good show. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. Drama sells on YouTube. It's taking over other content. So ridiculous. What's up, Flaming 97? Welcome. Yeah, yeah, it definitely is, man. It's a shame. Daniac is a much better Canadian rapper than Tom McDonald and Drake. I agree. Way better. But yeah, it's just like, I just really been enjoying shows. A lot of them's been very enjoyable. Um, you know, it just been very enjoyable. Yeah, I don't know why people can't just spend all that energy talk about entertainment instead of drama. I agree. I don't get it. You know, it's because it's like there's always somebody. You know, it's just I don't get it. Um, I don't get it, man. Like, are people just bored or something? Exactly. It don't make any sense to me. You know, from and what's crazy? You know what's crazy about the doxing thing? And I don't know if people realize this. There have been people that have died because of doxing, and it's like if one of these people they dox, if something actually happened, man, just imagine, just imagine, you know, just imagine. That's all I'm saying. McDonald's sucks. I like it myself personally. Both K-Fed and Nick Cannon are really similar. Both are known for having a failed rap career and personal issues. I hear that. It's been almost 5 years since Lucy Garcia passed away. Time flies. It definitely does. It's a shame she's gone. Nick Cannon sucked in the Eminem beef. He did, and he's a racist prick. Fuck Nick Cannon. I think he referred to white people as like what animals or some shit like that. Fuck Nick Cannon, racist piece of trash. I really enjoy the Dynasty Warriors Origins demo. Feels a lot closer to the old style than nine. That's good to hear. Glad to hear that it's been good. I I haven't tried the demo. I don't think I have a PS. Well, I don't know why I said that. I don't have a next gen console, so I don't think I can play it. Nick Cannon sucks. Yeah, he definitely does. He definitely does. Um, I feel like I don't know if this makes sense, but I feel like in a weird way, I actually think watching foreign entertainment may be a good way to combat maybe racism a little bit, or at least combat ignorance and misunderstanding of culture. Because I feel like when you watch foreign entertainment and you get to see how their world works, I feel like it kind of gives you. Not that I'm saying I'm like this, but I feel like that might be a good way for people to sort of, like let's say somebody hates let's say somebody doesn't like China or people in China. If they start watching entertainment from China, they maybe will get their eyes open. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's just kind of something I thought about. But Nick Cannon sucked in that Eminem beef. He did. Nick Cannon sucks for sure. Um, did you hear about the new um, Jason Statham film, A Working Man Looks Solid? No, I haven't heard about it. I wonder what it's about. I still haven't seen The Beekeeper. Um, it might make people be more open minded. Yeah, definitely. And to be honest, um, what I will say is just some of the stuff I've seen with foreign entertainment, like some of these Korean zombie shows. I just wish they would do this with Hollywood zombie stuff. Like when I look at Army of the Dead or certain zombie stuff, I feel like they don't really try to do something different with the zombie genre, and they don't have an interesting cast of characters. Like Army of the Dead was one of the few new zombie films I could think of from the U.S., and it just wasn't all that good. It was too long. Some of the characters were really annoying. Batista was kind of cool in the movie, but and I like the action in the casino where Batista's like shooting zombies, but it was just not that good. What's up, Saya Kisaragi? Salute, welcome to the stream. I would personally love to go to Japan. It would be cool. It would be cool. Racist. I didn't know Nick Cannon is a racist. Yeah, he said something. It was like something in some interview about white people. I can't remember what it was fully, but I remember that. And the funny thing is, he did whiteface as well. So he wanted to go on this whole tangent about Eminem being racist, but he did whiteface himself. So it just makes him hypocritical. Um, Facts, Benjamin. Yeah, Gigolo is the only good Nick Cannon song. I don't think I heard that one. I will give Nick Cannon this. I don't mind him in the Day of the Dead remake. I actually think he is better at that than the fucking music. He's terrible at music, but I do remember him from the Day of the Dead remake. He was all right in that one, even though he was like this tough guy. But I'm Japanese and live in Canada. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We got a lot of people that stream, so thanks for stopping by and make sure to give it a like. Um, yeah, I'd actually plan on doing like an individual live stream because it's been a while, but I guess this will be it for now. Might be controversial, but the Korean zombie stuff I've seen is better than the most well-known Western zombie stuff like The Walking Dead. Yeah, that's how it feels, man. I would say, based on what I've seen, I think how it goes. I think the Korean zombie stuff is better than the newer U.S. zombie stuff. I don't know if I can say it's better than the past stuff, but it definitely has a lot of it definitely does things better than how U.S. does zombie stuff. One of in my opinion, one of the last good zombie films that came out of Hollywood was Warm Bodies. That was cool. It was similar to Twilight, but it wasn't as lame, and they ended the movie in a way where it won't be a franchise like Twilight. I actually like Warm Bodies. It's the zombie genre, but it's a romance, and basically just think of Twilight, but you have a zombie instead of a vampire. That was a good movie. There was a new zombie type in there too. That was good. That was something different. I liked it. Zombieland 2, it was there. I didn't mind it, but that blonde chick was so fucking annoying. I couldn't stand her. It's like I know they wanted to do the whole, oh, he's a freaking, you know, uh like she's this typical dumb blonde girl, and she was just so annoying in Zombieland 2. Um, but that film was okay. It's a shame Ludacris followed because he made good music way back in the day. Yeah, that sucks to hear, but he makes some new terrible music. I know Justin Trudeau did blackface a while back. Was call out about it. That name sounds familiar. I don't know if I know that actor. I have been to Canada once. That's cool. Justin Trudeau resigned. Benjamin Time, I'm glad he resigning. Yeah, I can agree. I think Train to Busan is a lot better than World War Z. Yeah, I agree. I tried to watch World War Z. I was bored. I could not get into that film. I was bored, man. Nick Cannon also tried to spread false rumors about Eminem being gay. Oh, I'm sure he did. He's a prime minister of Canada for over a decade. Oh, okay. Hello, what's up? A call for an uprising. Welcome to the stream. I like Dawn of the Dead remake in 28 Days and Weeks Later. Yeah, those are good films. Um, his music was good, but he hasn't released a new album since 2015. Yeah, he's been more into the acting thing, like 50 Cent. It's a real shame. Hey, what's up, buddy? What's up? Larry the Batman fan. Welcome to the stream. Um, Nothing has changed 10 years since he was prime minister. Yeah, that's a shame. He's not doing a good job. Thanks for the super chat, Larry. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Definitely helps. But I definitely know what you mean. A lot of people in America are very ignorant towards foreign entertainment, mainly the boomer generation, but still, lol. Yeah. Yeah, once you get used, once you get used to reading the subtitles, it's not all that bad. Um, you know, it really isn't. It really isn't. By the way, somebody told me that apparently they're doing a remake of the Holes movie, and it's going to be a TV show with a female cast, and that's just lazy. And like, why is Holes getting a remake? Like, I like the movie Holes; it's a good movie, but that's not one I'm clamoring for. Like, ooh, I want a new Hole. Like, no, like why would I want a new version of Holes? Like, that just doesn't sound interesting to me. I like the original with Shia LaBeouf, and I can't remember the other kid's name. That was a good movie, but I don't need a new version of it. Just like with Anaconda, I don't need a new version of Anaconda. Pointless. Did you get the super chat? Yeah, it came through. Like with Godzilla, I can't imagine only sticking to American Godzilla films. Yeah, that's another series I need to check out because I haven't seen a lot of that stuff. The only Godzilla film I've seen, honestly, is the one with Matthew Broderick. So I think it had like the soundtrack CD to it with what is it? It was like Diddy songs or something. What's up, Danny? Welcome to stream. You should watch Jackie Chan's earlier films, even though they're dubbed. Gotta Sink isn't so bad. Mr. Nice Guy is a good one. Yeah, I definitely should. I definitely should. Yeah, you need to come with more originality. I agree. And the problem is when they do original stuff, a lot of people don't support it, but they'll go support the billionth millionth of something else. January's been one hell of a year so far with the California wildfires month. Yeah, I've been seeing stuff about that. It sucks to see that. Hopefully, you see what I don't get. Here's what I don't get about that fire shit in California. Take the water from the fucking ocean and just use it to get rid of the fire. Makes no sense. You got all that water in the ocean. Use that fucking water and get rid of the fire. Makes no damn sense to me. They must have got their heads on straight. They must be backwards. I don't get that shit. So you feel Jay Margera's is drama star? Yeah, but it's you know because he started stuff with you after he made a video about you, and he's turned on me more than once. But I got you new Godzilla versus Kong movie though. Did you not watch it yet? It's a no, I haven't seen it yet. Thoughts on the movie called Dictator? I haven't seen that one. There's rumors and allegations that Jay Z raped a 13-year-old. If that's true, and he's another R. Kelly and Ian Watkins. Yeah, we'll have to see if that's true. I, I, I want I want evidence for things because some people can make things up. That happens a lot. People can make things up about people. Um, which yeah, I'm cool with Jay Margera, but to each their own. Although I do think he allows drama to happen on his streams. Yeah, and you know he needs to stop turning on people he's cool with, like me. They said a lot of gay shit in their streams yesterday that was cringeworthy. The East just seems to have better storytellers. All these Korean shows plus anime and manga they have us beat. Yeah, they do a good job of telling the story. Something I will say that I really appreciate though about like that show Gannibal, the Japanese live action show, and the Korean shows, is that I'm glad they're not pervy or perverted like some anime is. Because that's, even though I like anime, that is something I don't like about some anime is how perverted a lot of it are. Blah, a lot of it is. He's a tool. I'll never be cool with him. That's fine. True, Jack. I'd rather have facts than rumors and allegations. Yep. Um, I remember when Nickelodeon was sucking Nick Cannon's dick. I don't like how he got involved with that company. He ruined shows like SpongeBob, Dora the Explorer, and Fairly Odd Parents. I'm not sure what he did with those shows because I haven't kept up with it in a while. But yeah, everyone does drama. You can't control it. Their channel, they do what they want. I know I can't control it. Pink Lives Matter, but it's still. How do I word this? I just don't think it's necessary. Um, I know I can't change these people or what they do. Pink Lives Matter, but um, I think the facts are the facts. People should not do this stuff. So I disagree with you there. So you say everyone does drama. That's not true though. There's a lot of people in YouTube in the community that's moved on from it. There's a lot of people that don't do it. So I know I can't control what people do, but I'm still going to speak on um, how I feel about it. You know, and I'm not going to be involved with it. You know, I won't stand for it. I won't be a part of it. And I said at the beginning of the stream that I can't do anything about it, but still doesn't change the fact of what it looks like, you know. Because here's what you have, Pink Lives Matter. You have a bunch of people turning on each other, even when they're cool. You have people obsessed with people they don't like, which makes no sense. You have what else? People starting issues with people for no reason. So, yeah, they're remaking. And just because they can do what they want doesn't make it right either, you know. It's not a good excuse. But welcome to the stream. Yeah, they're remaking Holes for TV. Lame as fuck. What the fuck do we need that? Hollywood annoys me for doing the same rehash idea. Yeah, exactly. It's like, why are we doing a remake of Holes? You know, I don't get it. Andrew Tate is one of the worst creatures I've ever seen. Yeah, fuck Andrew Tate. He's a fucking Andrew Tate is a wannabe tough guy. You know, fuck him. There's a lot of weaknesses in entertainment, that's for sure. Larry did drama. Can you control him? No, I can't control drama. I can't control Larry, but Larry brings drama here. People has nothing to do with it. I mean, I even mentioned Larry in the stream. Pink. I mean, you have to go back to the beginning, but you know, yes, I do include people that engage in it. Like, yes, I don't think Larry should make videos even when he's provoked on people because all that does is make it worse. It feeds the beast, you know. So I did mention things about him even. You just have to go back and rewatch the stream. I'm not a drama starter. Larry, you did start issues with Spirited 21 first. Smokey Dog's still up for you to talk on porn addiction. I have no interest in talking to Smokey Dog because he can't be just a genuine guy and talk to me one on one. So I have no interest in talking to him. Hey, what's up, Jackal? What's up, Voxer? Welcome to the stream. Um, and like I said, I ain't saying one's perfect. Pink lives matter, but I just think in general, not to talk shit about anybody, but this youth community, it needs to do better. Whether that's on all ends, making videos, feeding the beast, or if somebody's getting beef, or if somebody has somebody talking about them, even when they respond to it, I just don't like the way things go in this community. Hollywood can go after themselves in their holes. Oh, well, yeah, exactly. I never like Andrew Tate. Yep. I agree with you, buddy. There should be no cyberbullies on YouTube. Yeah, I believe the allegations is Andrew Tate. What were the allegations? I can't say Andrew Tate. Yeah, BS Larry. Yeah, but that was 2 years ago. Yeah, but I was just saying. I also disagree about drama because people go too far with doxing, bullying, disinformation, and mentioning people and their families, which is totally fucked up. So I disagree with drama discrimination. Yeah, that's that's pretty much how it goes. You know, Smokey Dog would talk to you one on one, Jackal. I don't believe it. If Smokey Dog was in the stream saying it, I would believe it, but I don't believe it from you. No offense to you, Voxer, but what I've seen from a lot of Smokey Dog's audience, they'll come on my videos and they'll say this and that, and they'll go on back on his channel. Even people that claim they don't like Smokey Dog anymore, they'll go back and support his channel. I don't trust a lot of the people that watch him. So unless Smokey Dog says it himself to me and actually try uh, in his 20s one time, damn. Yeah, Flame. That's the problem with beef and drama. People, they'll dox, they'll bully, they'll do its different disinformation, all that crazy shit. Smokey Dog ignored me when I was defending you. It says a lot about it. I remember that. or sending shit to their houses. Yeah, like Jay Margera admitted to sending pizzas to Larry's house, which I know ain't gonna get him killed or anything, but still. Drama videos are pointless if you don't like someone or they make videos and you just ignore it unless it gets to the point where it's out of control. I agree, because there's always going to be somebody that has something to say about you. I heard a really good quote that's very true. No matter how much you talk about drama, you can never get it to stop. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't. That is true. The only thing I can really do is offer advice, but I know I can't stop it. Um, let's see. They like to say I'm nothing but a drama starter, but in reality, all I was doing was protecting people from the cyberbully. That's not a cyberbully. Your best bet is not making videos on those people, even when they talk about you, because it's just going to make it worse, honestly. Um, but I'm not saying to be like that even in real life, because that logic don't work with bullies. Like if there's somebody bullying you in real life, yes, you have to use violence. You have to beat them up, not kill them, but beat them up, because that's the only way to get to stop. Like okay, like for example, if you're getting bullied in school, you can't just be a pacifist in that way. You have to beat them up. That's the only way it's gonna work. But you know, I can't defend drama because people go too far with it. Yep, that is true. Jay Majera did call Domino's, we didn't order it, so we sent the guy in his way. Yeah. BS there is like signing for no reason. Yeah. Some people have no life whatsoever. Yep. What's up, BKTV official? Welcome to stream. He'll probably be back. Pink Lives Matter. Sonya is a disgrace. How is Sonya a disgrace? How much you talk about drama you never get? Oh, I already read that. Just gonna go back and forth. Yeah. The reason I made the community post the other day was to feel myself from a toxic person with something I don't care about. I hear you on that. What are your plans for lunch? Not sure, honestly. Um, but yeah, I just, you know, um, what's up, Black Saiyan, Magician, D King of Games? Welcome to the stream. By the way, man, I wanted to say, I don't know if, I know you know Jay Margera and stuff, so I wanted to say this real quick. I don't know if they'll come and say some stuff to you or something, but I wanted to say that after I had squashed beef with Jay Margera, Outer Heaven, and Cyber Metal Punk, those people. Well, recently they cut ties with me just out of nowhere, said things about me on the street, and blocked me online. And I didn't do anything to them. So if they come and say some stuff to you, then just letting you know, because I know they probably said some stuff to you last time, but I'm with you, Jack. Words won't cut it with these people. You have to show them with your hands for them to reconsider their decisions. Yeah, pretty much. Pink Hide, no, I'm not gay. Sonya's mile better than Larry. DJ Calvivo effing fucking sucked. I'm glad he's gone. I think Prison Meller is behind that channel. Odd. Hello. What's up, Roach Junior 97? Welcome. But yeah, what I'm talking about, like, see, in this chat is what exactly I'm talking about. Like the interaction with Pink Lives Matter and Larry. That's what I'm talking about. Like how you guys are talking to each other. This is exactly, um, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I'll ask Jay, unless you have proof, I have to believe you. Trust me, I have a lot of fake friends like you. I can relate it with you. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not alone. I mean, yeah, I could send you proof, um, but eh, it is what it is with what Jay and them did. I mean, I have a lot of people I talk to online anyway, so I honestly didn't even really attack them in this stream. So they are fake friends. JackalGoldKick, don't bother with them anymore. Yeah, I won't. Um, Taco Death is gone. Drama's a hell of a drug, man. Yeah, it sure is. If you engage in drama, you're gonna have mental health issues when it comes to stressing over to avoid it all. Yep, you definitely will. It's nice sports you have on the wall. Is that a recent pickup? No, my mom had that for a very long time, years back. I think even before I was born. I noticed drama causes lots of problems, including anxiety and depression. Yeah, it definitely does. Dude, I was close to literally blocked me just because I didn't watch all of his vids on TikTok and give my opinion. I'm glad it's getting shut down this month. Wow, that is ridiculous, man. That somebody stopped being cool with you all because you didn't watch all of his TikTok videos. It's like people got lives and things they got to do. It's ridiculous. And one of the worst things, uh, Black Saiyan Magician, is when people will turn on you for no explanation. Like there was somebody I was friends with coming up. We were always cool, and then out of nowhere, I just find out he wants nothing to do with me anymore. And like he wanted nothing to do with me anymore. No explanation. To this day, I still haven't got an explanation for why he just all of a sudden doesn't want to be cool with me anymore. It's weird, man. I made sure to provide the video of that situation. Yeah. Oh wow, did you buy any new posters? Did you get the money I sent you? Yeah, the money showed up. I'm trying to find a way to cash it online. I could cash it in person, but I need the money online anyways because I want to buy something online. And it would just be much easier to cash it online. So I cash it in person, then I gotta find a way to put it on there, and it's a long story. That's why I don't start shit with people. Yeah, yeah. That's why I don't associate myself with drama. Too stressful. Yep. JMR Jarrett Outer Heaven Cyber Metal Punk cut ties with you. Yeah. Um, I went to I went to my Instagram and I was blocked by Cyber Metal Punk and Outer Heaven, and they were talking trash about me in the live stream. Um, you know, unprovoked. I don't know. It don't make any sense. Do talk about Umbrella and signing Outer Heaven for no reason. It's a money order. Yeah. Um, I could cash it in person, but I'm seeing first if I could cash it online. Some people would turn their back on you for no reason whatsoever. Yeah. Thinking about doing paid requests for YouTube soon. Yeah, you definitely should do that. Damn, that's just pathetic of them. I wish they didn't do it, because I didn't do anything to him. But I should have listened to Adam Turner when he said, this is something they'll do. Um, even when I told Kadeem the King I became cool with Jay, he pretty much hinted that he would do something like that. Um, it's cool you're making money. Money, yeah, definitely. I also have an online store which I'm getting paid outside of YouTube. That's good to hear. It's good to hear, man. Uh, Pink Lives Matter, you're defending Art because he's your brother. It's true, folks. These two are related. Are you still down for the Nelly collab, Jackal? I have my partner listed from a while ago, bro. It's weird. Like I did my part for that collab and I lost the video. And then after that, I had trying to think. Um, I would like to do it eventually. Focus on myself. That's good. So did you cash the order? Yes or no? Not yet. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way I can cash it online. Because it would just be easier, to be honest. WWE likes to promote the fuck out of Florida. I didn't know they did. But yeah, the stuff going on with you, Larry, and Pink Lives Matter. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about with the YouTube community. I don't know where. I don't know what. I don't know why you two have issues with each other, but I don't get it. Um, aren't a lot of women of this new generation toxic whenever they play victim or leech off men using OnlyFans? Yeah, they definitely are. They definitely are. You know, that's true. I'm gonna hide that comment. I'm not gonna tolerate the beef and drama stuff in the comments. So I'll ask if people, you know, if you have issues with each other, don't keep going back and forth in the chat because this is the stuff I'm talking about in the YouTube community. You know, on both sides. Anyways, what is your favorite dessert? You like banana cream pie, Boston cream pie, macarons. Favorite dessert is Reese's peanut butter cups. That's what I like the most. I call it out, and these naive snowflakes have the nerve to call me misogynist. Yeah, that's ridiculous, man. Um, that is ridiculous because, you know, they're basically using themselves to make money from thirsty men, basically. Minus honey buns. Yeah, I love honey buns. Little pump to short a Porsche. Who the hell does that? It's proof he's a complete dumbass. Yeah, he is a dumbass for destroying that. Because what if he goes broke one day? It happened to MC Hammer. You know, MC Hammer had a huge hit song back in the day, and he eventually went broke, I heard. So even somebody that has a lot of money, they can eventually go broke. So not a really good idea to destroy something you have because you never know. It might be your only car one day. So like even if I was rich or you know had money like that, I wouldn't destroy stuff. Like that just don't make sense to me. Personally, I think it's disgusting to make money from drama, making fun of people. Yeah, that's what Leafy is here did. MC Hammer went bankrupt. He definitely did. But yeah, Pink Lives Matter, Larry. I'm gonna ask both of you to just gotta stop antagonizing with each other, um, or else I have to step in with some kind of chat thing. I got a store called Fresh Print Gallery last year closed down after a female employee made false claims about me harassing her back in February 18, 2023. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's that sucks. You know that's the thing. Some women will make up lies about a guy and say he did this, he did that, and that's not cool because it gets them in trouble. Like I remember this story I heard about where these two football players slept with this girl, and the girl didn't want to be caught cheating on her boyfriend, so she made up a lie that they raped her, and they lost their football scholarship. You know, it's fucked up. Um, yeah, I don't know what your beef is. Pink Lives Matter with Larry, but Jack Doherty also destroyed a McLaren car. That's crazy. Um, give me a shout out. What's up, Christina Clark? Welcome to the stream. Shout out to you. Um, yeah, fighting in the chat is something that should happen on stream. I agree. She lost at the end. I won. I won the case because they had zero evidence against me that incident. I'm glad to hear that you were able to win. You know, because I would have. You know, because that stuff sucks, man. Yeah, it's fucked up for some women that lie about a guy raping them. Exactly. Larry's a bully to other people. He don't like it if people do it to him. But you're, I don't know. Hell's Kitchen had drama in it. Yeah. BJ Swag's Josie profile picture. Yeah, it was funny. What do you think goes together well for dinner? Steak with corn and rice, steak with Alfredo, a baked potato, or pork and chops with French fries and cooked broccoli? Um, what I think goes good together for dinner, which this is personally my favorite dinner dish of all time, if that's even a word. Um, so ground beef hamburger meat cooked in meatballs with beef gravy mashed potatoes, corn, either like rolls or croissants. That right there is my favorite. Perfect. I mean, please don't have drama in this live stream. It's supposed to be live stream and chat with people. I agree. Um, yeah, I think Pink Lives Matter. I don't know what their problem is with Larry, but they uh they need to just stop. Honestly, sounds good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that. Black saying magician D King of games. Instead of Ramsey teaching chefs how to cook correctly, he antagonizes them. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I was entertained by his stuff, but that's a good way of looking at it. Speaking of corn, corn is a good band. Yeah, I love some corn. I like Asian vegetarian food. I don't think I ever got to try it. I made sure to provide proof of that incident as well when they threatened to have me arrested as well as them getting closed down. I bragged about it online once they got closed down. Yeah, that's good. You had all your P's and Q's, as you would say. Corn is good, agreed, Sagd. Without white people, Nick cannot be a nobody. He can fuck off. Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Orochi. Yeah, but they spell it with a K, not with a C. Corn. He was mentioning the food corn. He was saying, "Oh yeah, we're talking about corn." So he was referencing the band corn. He didn't spell it wrong, Leary. Vegetarian, so anything vegetarian is up my alley. I think I had is plant meat is plant meat vegan food? Because I think I've had that before. I did like it. 2025 makes 7 years since I knew you in Spirit Dude 21. That's pretty cool, man. That's cool. We've known each other this long. That is awesome. That's why NF. That's why INF World. That's why INF World the protagonist in the industry. What's that mean? I knew EDP back in high school when he first came on YouTube back in 2010. Yeah, you knew him for a long time then. Um, yeah, I really liked his content, but it's a shame that he did what he did. You know, he really killed his career. It makes sense though because otherwise their name would be very corny. Oh well, yeah. Plant based is typically vegan. Yes, that's the kind of food is a hit or miss for me though. Okay, I know, right, bro? Time flies, man. Yeah, it definitely does. Definitely does. Mm. See what time it is. They'll be surprised and they're like EDP because of the gross things he did before he got exposed. Yeah, that's understandable. Did you get the pin? The PIN? Did you get the pun? Oh yeah, no, it makes sense now. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now because I want to get back to watching the show. I mainly wanted to come on this stream to like vent and talk about the problems with the YouTube community. Um, it'll probably continue to get the way it is, but um, I don't know if the stream can at least make one person stop doing that stuff, or that'd be nice. I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna end it for now. Thanks for everyone that came out. I don't mind being from time to time. True Zach D, it sure does, man. Yeah, but yeah, you're right, Bud. Dang, time flies, definitely does. But yeah, I'm gonna end it for now. No, don't go, buddy. I want to get back to watching the show, so I'm gonna end this for now.